Hi guys, just thought I'd come on and do a very quick, well, should be very quick little end of season review of season 3 video and to announce two new signings which I've done off camera. So I decided it's not going to be very long, I just want to get it done and then the next couple of days or on my next days off we will crack on with pre-season and then start season 4. But for anyone who watched the stream earlier, I'm going to very quickly go through the campaign. Pre-season, oh whoa. I'm going the opposite way. I'm going into next season. Alright, so Arsenal 1-0. We got off to a very good, as far as the league, I won't go through every single game, but we went on a 14-game win streak. Because we won the Europa League the season before, we had City in the Super Cup, which I really wanted to win. Thinking we might not be in here again for a long time, but as it goes from this season, we will be in here again next season. But we lost that 4-2. We had Watford in the Cup 6-4. Let's say we won the first 14 Premier League games. We had Galatasaray, Atletico and Lyon in the group stage of the Champions League. We went out of the Carabao Cup against Leicester on penalties. I hate penalties on the game, so as soon as we went to penalties, I pretty much knew we were out. Again, this is part of the 14-game win streak, 4-0. 4-0 against Lyon, 5-2. We were scoring loads of goals. We lost against Lyon here, but I remember we played a weakened team because we were already through. 1-0 Chelsea, 2-0, 2-0. We're keeping a lot of clean sheets as well. And then this is where I had a little bit of a break from playing FIFA. It was about a 2 or 3 week break, and this was my first game back. Not a very good idea really, but we were top by about 1 or 2 points, and then we had Liverpool at Anfield. We lost 4-3. I think we went 3-0 down within 10 minutes. Nearly pulled it back, but it wasn't to be. But then this is even worse. Went to Villa a couple of days later. They came to Old Trafford. We lost 1-0. So that's 6 points right there. After having not dropped any for 14 games. Went to City 2-0, trying to bounce back 4-1. Then Southampton away, another shocking result, 0-0. I remember as well, this is where we had injuries because Martial was out for months. Sancho, I think, was out on this period as well. De Gea was out. 2-1 Spurs, 4-0 Burnley, 6-0, 8-0. We battered Newcastle twice, I think. Then we lost again to Chelsea away, which that was basically the end of our title challenge, really. January, which is a shame. 2-0, 4-0. 5-2. See, we're scoring a lot of goals. Scoring is not the issue. 3-1. The injuries really did cost us this season. Round of 16 in the Champions League, we had Inter beat them 2-1, 5-1, 1-0. Again, progressing in the FA Cup. 3-1 Norwich. Beating Inter again 3-0. West Ham in the Cup in the quarters 3-1. 6-1 away to Watford. Again, banging the goals in. 3-0 Palace, and then we had PSG in the next round of the Champions League quarter-finals. We lost 4-1 in Paris, but then bounced back at Old Trafford to beat them 4-0. Villa again, we did not beat Villa this season. We lost and drew. We beat Liverpool 4-1 in the league, and then lost to Sheffield United. This sums up the season really. Beat Hull City 10-0 in the FA Cup semi-finals. Beat Liverpool 4-2 again in the Champions League. Beat City 2-1. Beat Liverpool again 2-1. Southampton 3-1. Brighton 2-0. West Ham 2-1. And then we had Liverpool in the FA Cup final. We lost 2-1. And then we went to City, which this is a bit of a bullshit game really, and just shows how bad the coding is on the game. We beat City. I can't talk. We beat City 6-0 in the final. So we won. Knocked out the League Cup quite early, second round. Got to the final of the FA Cup and lost. We finished third in the league after, which is the same as last season. And we won the Champions League. So throughout the course of the 3 seasons we've done, first season trophyless and outside of the top 4, we lost in the Europa League final. Second season we won the Europa League and the League Cup. And then this season, as I said, Champions League. This is the end table. If it loads up. I don't know why my controller's got a lot of button delay recently. Come on! I pressed it 4 times. Yeah, so Liverpool ridiculously consistent. One of those draws was the last game. So up until we beat them late on in the season, they'd only dropped 2 points all season. Pretty ridiculous, really. 105 points. Last season, they got to 98, which, as you can see, if that was the case, they would have finished third. Because we got a better goal difference than they did last season, but they've come back third season, winning a third league title on the bounce. More emphatic than they did the season before, so hats off to them. They ended up having a better goal difference than us just about. We took it all the way, but it was down to goal difference. We had 27, they had 22. We scored the most goals in the league. Like I said, scoring is not a problem. And then Chelsea finished in 4th. I don't even know who got relegated. Arsenal had a stinker in 16th. We lost 28 games. So Watford, Brighton and Sheffield United go down. Carabao Cup, Liverpool won that. As I said, FA Cup, Liverpool again. Premier League, Liverpool again. They've done a domestic treble. And then AC Milan won the Europa League, and then, as I said, we won the Champions League in our first season back in the Champions League. So, although it was a bit of a bullshit final, still nice to win. Of course it is. It's a shame about the coding on the game. I'll show you some quick player growth. As for top scorer, it was Calvert-Lewin. Most assists, I think, was Bruno. And the best growth, player growth, goes to Mason Greenwood and I think his name's Sean Lee, this guy, Youth Academy. They both went up 4, so that's promising. Pereira will be leaving for Norwich. It's already been agreed, and the main reason for that is because we've brought in another Youth Academy player, Patrick McMahon, 18, and he's going on loan to Forest next season. So Pereira is leaving. Henson had a brilliant season, played a lot of games. De Gea got injured on international duty after the season, so he could miss the start of the season, although 8 weeks, maybe not. Brandon Williams had a brilliant season, played 27 games, gone up 3, still only 21. Luke Shaw I have put on the transfer list, as I have bought a new left back, which I will be showing you in a second. Although he's 84, he's good, but not good enough really to be my first choice. So, and with Brandon Williams developing as well and still only 21, there's no room for Brandon Williams, Luke Shaw and the new signing. Patrick Kelly, young Youth Academy player, growing nicely, still only 19. Played a couple of times towards the end. Sean Lee, this guy's got the potential to be an absolute beast. Only 18 and he's nearly 70 already. On loan at Rio Ave. Oh, I don't even know who that is. But anyway, like I said, 18, English, going to be a beast. Koulibaly, a bit shaky towards the end of the season, but still a beast. 31 now as well, so you might start declining soon. Not yet. If anything, he's still going up a little bit, but we are planning for life after Koulibaly with the youngsters I've just shown, Kelly and Lee. He did play a lot of games, Koulibaly, 47. Bailly has been sold to Real Madrid and will be leaving at the end of the season. He had a good season, but he kept moaning about game time. So, again, trying to keep the career mode realistic, I've put him on the transfer list, and Madrid came in, and it's a done deal. He's gone, so he will be leaving. Lindelof, my captain, again, a solid season. 44 games, gone up to 87 rated now, which is really good. Tuanzebe's finally reached 80, the slow grower. Still only 24, played 24 times. Very good backup. And his stats again, still not good enough really, but to play as, he is a bit of a beast and very fast, so he stays as my backup centre-back. Dalot, very good season again, especially growth-wise. He's gone up 3, still only 23. Played 28 times. Wan-Bissaka, probably the best right-back on the game. 24, he's now 90 overall. 10 assists, the guy's a beast. Played him at right wing a couple of times as well to cover injuries and didn't look out of place at all. Ethan Laird, again, a bit of a slow grower, but I got a lot of faith in the guy. He's still only 20 as well. He's gone up 2. I don't know if to loan him out or keep him around the squad next season. We'll have to see. Timothy Mensah, one of the main reasons I've sold Bailly is I think I'm going to start using Mensah as my backup centre-back alongside Twanzebe. I have been using him right back and CDM sometimes, but I think because we're stacked at right back and, well, we're pretty stacked at centre mid now as well, so I think his best position going forward will be centre back. And again, he's only 20. He's the same age as Twanzebe and similar sort of stats, so I think he'll form a good partnership. Fred, I'm a little bit undecided on what to do with Fred. Quality player, good to play as. He is creeping on a little bit in age, 29. But with the new signing I've made, which is a centre mid, and trying to develop the likes of Garner, Levitt, McTominay, people like that, something's got to give in the middle of the park, and it might have to be Fred. So I'm undecided on Fred. As much as I do think he's a good player to play as, and a good squad player. Ferrier, my young youth academy player who I promoted this season, played twice at the end of the season and done quite well in cameo appearances, only 18, and he's gone up twice already. He's gone on loan to Huddersfield next season, so he should grow there. Like I said, only 18 and he can play in the multiple positions. Rashford is currently injured, 12 days, but he's had a brilliant season, 24. At points during this season, he was like prime Ronaldo. Prime 07-08 Ronaldo, he really was. He's gone up 2 as well. His stats, played 48 games, scored 32 and assisted 12. Like I said, for periods of last season, he was like prime Ronaldo. But he's currently injured, but not for long. Chong, again, I don't know what to do with Chong. He's probably leaving. 22 now and still only 73. He spent the season on loan at Roma, but I don't really see a future for Chong at United. He's got decent stats, but not really what we are looking for, really. I'll probably end up selling Chong once he comes back. Pogba, another one who's creeping on a little bit in age, 29 now, going into season 4. Played the most games, 54, scored 4 and assisted 5. Not brilliant stats, but that wasn't really his role this season. He was more of the deep box-to-box / sitting midfielder, allowing Bruno and Maddison to do, getting the goals and the assists. So again, a solid season from Pogba. McTominay is flying up without really playing well. 40 games nearly, scored 4, set up 2. 86 now with only 25, but the play as is quite misleading. He's not that good to play as. He feels a bit like Matic, where he's like solid in a tackle, but on the ball he's really slow, but then his stats keep going up. So look at stamina 98, strength 92. Statistically he's a beast. But like I said, the play as, he's really not. But with the way he's growing, I think he will be, so he'll be staying around. Levitt, I'll be keeping around, but I'll probably end up loaning again. And he's another one who's a bit of a slow grower. But still only 21, so I'll be loaning him out again, probably. Angel Gomez had a brilliant season. 32 games played, 8 goals and 5 assists. He's gone up 3 to 78 and still only 21. Maddison, one of my favourite players on FIFA 20, full stop. Still only 25 and he's 90 overall. Played 53 times, which is one of the most, scored 12 and nearly 20 assists. 19 assists overall comps. A brilliant player. I love playing as Maddison. Bruno Fernandes, 90 rated. He's gone up 1. So it's Maddison and Bruno on 90. 49 games played, 33 goals and 27 assists. Crazy numbers. Especially considering when I first signed him, I didn't really like playing as him at all. He was quite shocking at the start for the first year and a half. But now look at him. Dan James, his numbers surprised me because I thought he had quite a poor season, but 28 goal involvements in 44 games isn't bad at all. And he's still only 24, so obviously going to play second fiddle to Sancho now he's arrived, but a solid option off the bench. Sancho is fast becoming my main man. Again, referring back to Ronaldo, where Ronaldo was our main man in 07-08 and around those years. I think Sancho is that guy for me now. 48 games, 16 goals, 21 assists. And same with Maddison, the player as the guy's a beast. Calvert-Lewin, what a signing. Bought him in the summer. I was debating whether to sign him, Kasper Dolberg or Wesley from Villa. Ended up going for Calvert-Lewin, and look at the stats. 50 games played, 34 goals, my top goal scorer, and 17 assists. Again, crazy numbers. He's had a brilliant season. Mason Greenwood missed the Europa League, I think. He only got the 13 goals, but as far as growth, it's probably the most he's ever gone up, +4, so next season he'll only get better again. So I think next season will be Mason Greenwood's season. Then Martial got injured earlier on in the season, which you can see only played 17 times, but still got the 10 goals and 3 assists, and a couple of the important goals in the Champions League final. I think he's got 2 early ones, so I need to be back for next season. So that's a quick little roundup of the goals, assists, appearances and all that jazz. I'll quickly show you the signings I've made now. I've made 2 signings. Yeah, I've told you I've sold. Let's go to the old transfer hub. A lot of players on here who I'm looking at. This guy looks quite decent as well, but I'll keep an eye on him. His stats surprised me. Because I looked at this guy mid-season and he looked okay, but nothing special. But between mid-season and the end of the season, he's grown a lot. That said, he's only 21, so I'll be keeping an eye on him. Max Bird. A couple of other youngsters here. As previously mentioned, a lot of centre midfielders. As although I've signed a young centre midfielder, I don't know whether to sign a more ready-made centre mid as well to come straight in, so I'm undecided on that. But let's get to the signings. As I said, I've signed a left back and a central midfielder. Someone else who's very much on my radar as well, Morgan Gibbs-White, only 22, 78. I've signed him on FIFA 18 when I was doing player training, which I'm not doing this time. But he turned into a beast, and again, a very well-rounded centre mid. Not so much on the technical side of things, but physically he's very good. And again, only 22. Some very nice stats here. More of an attacking sort of mid. So I'll keep an eye on him. Especially with the likes of Fred and Pogba aging a bit. Now I need to look for younger players to come through. There we are. First one, my left back. I've gone for Ryan Sessegnon from Spurs. I see him as my version of Alphonso Davies from Bayern. I think he will be my version of that. Fast, young, very good going forward. Can also play left midfield as well, which is good. Versatile, but he's obviously going to be my first choice left back. I think he'll add a lot better balance to the team as well, with him on one side, Wan-Bissaka on the other, and then Sancho and Rashford in front of him. I think that's a really good balance, and all English players as well, all British players. So then the young centre midfield I've gone for is Ryan Gravenberch from Ajax. Still only 20, 6'3", is a big boy, 76 overall. I've got McTominay, Garner, who are more defence-minded, like sit-in midfielders, CDMs. So I wanted somebody who was a bit more of a Pogba-like type of midfielder, big, strong, and good going forward. And as you can see with this guy's stats, 86 ball control, dribbling 84, long shots are decent at 73, and then his passing is also very good. Flair, he's pretty much a Pogba replacement, which I've been eyeing since the first season. He's been on my shortlist right from the start, and I've always thought I could see him as a long-term Pogba replacement, and I think that's what he's going to be. So I'm quite excited about that. Well, the two of them. I think they're very good signings. 22, 20. Young players coming in. Suiting my style of play as well. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover. We'll advance to the... What's this? Somebody's left Ghent. Rashford's back. There's De Gea's injury. He got injured on international duty. He'll be out for 2 months. Which I think he may miss the start of the season. I think he will. The first couple of weeks maybe. Here's Luke Shaw. Put him up on the transfer list, as I said. Yeah, I'll take you up to like the first, just before the first pre-season game, and then I'll do the games another time, man. There's such a button delay with this controller. Look how long it's taking. Worst thing is I didn't want to press it. I forgot to check this. Mane was Golden Boot, 27. Icardi come out of nowhere to take second place. Bruno Fernandes held... joint with Bruno actually on 25. Rashford was also up there. We had quite a few players up there in the top 25 or whatever it is. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, well, we did anyway. I don't know where they've gone. Assists, Bruno Fernandes. That's why he's my player of the season. Sancho, Calvert-Lewin. Said a lot of goals scored. Clean sheets, De Gea and Henderson are up there. As De Gea played 10, and when he was injured, Henderson come in and played 8, so... Not played 8, kept clean sheets. So 2 of our boys are up there. End of season. That's the end of season 3. Woodward. I know I'm safe, mate. I've just won the Champions League, so don't bother sending me that email. Waste of time. So as I said, I'm still undecided on whether to get a ready-made centre mid as well. As far as the other positions, I'm quite happy with what I got, to be honest. We needed a left back, as Luke Shaw was good but not good enough, and didn't really fit my style of play. And then centre mid, as I said, we got a lot of defence-minded midfielders, but not enough attackers, like box-to-box type of midfielder. So I think Ryan Gravenberch ticks that box perfectly. So, like I said, every other position I'm quite happy with. Strikers, Martial, Calvert-Lewin, Greenwood, Rashford can play there. On the right, Dan James, Sancho. Left, Rashford, Sessegnon can play there. Greenwood. In the 10, Bruno, Maddison, Gomez. Got very good options. Goalkeepers, De Gea, Henderson. Built a really strong squad without really going too crazy in the transfer market. You see some people's career modes at this point going into season 4. Tonali, Haaland, Sancho, Havertz, De Ligt. All the usual suspects, which is fine, but I wanted to keep mine a bit more realistic. I'm trying to keep United looking like United. There's got quite a few people going out, as I said. Pereira, bye. Pereira, bye, is already done. Galbraith, I'm going to be putting up. Luke Shaw has been put up for sale, that's 4. Might be 1 or 2 others as well who I can't think of. And then obviously some of the boys will be going out on loan then. Yep, advanced to invites. All the big boys are in Japan. Then saying that, the 2 Italian, I quite like the look of this one as well. AC Milan, Inter, in Saudi Arabia. We'll go for the big ones though. We are the European champions after all. Oh, I didn't realise the first pre-season game was like on the 3rd. I thought you'd have a couple more days. Our budget is going to be ridiculous because he was like 300 odd million before I signed those 2 players. And obviously with quite a successful season, we're going to boost it up even more. Look at Woodward. While we didn't achieve all our objectives, we believe that overall it was a satisfactory performance. Piss off. What a loser Woodward is. Oh, sure now as well, acting all like, oh, I'm glad you put me up for sale. I haven't been all that keen to play here, and think a move would be best for everyone. Ta-ra, lad. He was gagging to stay. Don't give me that shit. Yeah, so let's advance to the first game. Then we'll have a little look at the squad. Maybe give the new lads their numbers, new kit numbers. That'll be it then. The next stream will be the pre-season. I don't know when I'll do that. Could be in the week. What is it today? Saturday? Probably Thursday or Friday. Probably will be Thursday. And I could start the new season on Friday maybe. We'll see how it goes. Let's see the new lads in their kits. McMahon on loan at Forest. There he is. Henderson 84. He's gone up. Nice. De Gea contract expiring. We'll have to sort that out. 7 weeks. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. Maybe we'll miss the first game. Maybe, I don't know. Brandon Williams, another contract running out. Luke Shaw, nobody's come in for him yet. Kelly loan listed. There he is, Sean Lee back in United colours. You have to put him up for... See, has potential to be special. This guy is going to be a beast. Bit of a monster as well. He's 6'6". Loan list again. I'm going to delegate a contract renewal as well because he has grown a lot. So his wage needs to reflect that. Woodward's come up with 4 years and 14 14,500. We'll accept that. Said going up 4 overall is quite decent, so Twanzebe finally on 80, thank God. Lindelof. Darlow. One of the world's best. Yep. Guy's a beast. Ethan Laird loan listed, but I don't know if to keep him around the squad. Mensah, another contract. I'm going to have to do these contracts. I'll do them off camera, but I don't want to. I won't be doing it on yet. Fred. I said I don't know what to do with Fred. Undecided. Galbraith is going on the transfer list. I gave him a chance. This is the start of the 4th season now, and when you think about Man United, that's just not good enough. And midfield is pretty stacked now, so I gave him every chance to improve, but it's not quite been enough. So he's going up for sale. Jimmy Garner. He's the one out of Galbraith and Levitt I've shown the most faith in, but he hasn't grown nowhere near as much as I'd like him to, but he's still going to stay in the squad. Sessegnon, the new signing, the new left back, there he is. In United colours, still only 22. I think, like I said, he's going to be my my Alphonso Davies. I don't know what number to give him. I'm quite fussy about kit numbers. Bailly's gone, so he could have number 3, seeing as he's going to be left back. Five's available as well. Not for him, but 5 is quite a big number. And 11. Does he come play left back? 11 would be quite decent, but then left wing, sorry. Does he play left wing? 11 would be decent, but he's going to be my first choice left back, so for now I'll give him that, but might change, I don't know. Chong, transfer list. Sorry, Chong. He's another one like Galbraith who just hasn't grown enough to stay within the squad. Rashford. There he is in Huddersfield colours. Hopefully he'll grow quite a bit. Still only 18, as I said earlier. I don't like to see Pogba creeping on in age. Doesn't feel right. 29. Still such an important player though. Gravenberch, there he is. Hopefully the next Pogba. Again, I don't know what kit number to give this guy. I'll decide on that later. Levitt, another loan. Still only 21, but he does need to start growing a bit more. Ideally, I'd prefer him to go to a good championship team, because he went to Bournemouth, and Bournemouth was shit. So his morale was low for most of the season. Yeah, off camera, I'm going to have to do these contract extensions. And there you go. Anyway, just wanted to do a... Well, I said quick. I don't know how quick it was. I don't think it was very quick at all, but I always do a little season review at the end. And we've actually made 2 signings in this one, so it's worth showing you the signings as well. And the outgoings, which will be carrying on during the pre-season and until the transfer window shuts. So, I said the next video will be the pre-season in its entirety. Could be another signing. As far as centre mid, I'm undecided. But there will be more outgoings. And then obviously the stream after that will be the start of season 4. So thanks for watching, guys. And I shall see you for pre-season in the next one. Bye.